The premise of our game begins with you, a Haas student. You have an amazing startup idea, but nobody to code for you, so you have to recruit some EEC students for your company. There's a map of randomly generated rooms and an EEC student in each room. However, sometimes, a student looks like an EEC student, but is actually a member of a consulting group. If you accept their offer to join the group, you'll be unable to continue work on your startup, so you automatically lose. Also, as you're trying to recruit these EEC students, Google is trying to do the same thing and will infiltrate onto the map. If you touch a Google tile, you'll also lose. However, you can also collect funding for your startup on your journey. The more funding you get, the more time you effectively gain, slowing down Google's movements. In summary, our three creative mechanics are: 1. The player can interact with and recruit NPCs, who are the EEC students in consulting groups. There are also trap EEC students, as the consulting tiles look very similar to the EEC tiles. 2. The outside tiles, Google, will slowly flow into the map in a random manner. There will be more and more Google tiles, every 5 in-game days. 3. You can collect money tiles in order to provide yourself with more time. The money tiles will enable you to move multiple times in a day.
Okay, now let's open up our game and generate the map. As you can see on the overhead display, the Google tiles start moving in after 5 days have passed and continue to move in more every 5 days. Here we can grab some money from the bottom right of this room to slow down Google's ascent into the room. As you can see now, Google only moves in after every 10 in-game days. Now to start recruiting. We talk to the first EEC student in this room. When he asks you if he's going to get paid, we have to say no, of course. The student in the top room is actually in consulting, so we're going to ignore him for now. Now you can see that once we recruit all the students, you win the game. Alright, so now let's play the game again and see how we can lose. So here we're going to confront the consulting group. They're going to ask you if you're interested in consulting. If you say no, nothing happens, but if you say yes, you automatically lose. Now let's see what happens when we try to run into Google. So after Google tiles start moving in, I'm going to move on to Google. And when I hit it, I lose.